Welcome back to another video. Today we're extremely thrilled to present to you our very latest project, which we just did right after the Aquahot project, the second time around. We're upgrading our basement lights from incandescent to LED. This is your typical incandescent fixture here with the bulb here, for that 8-watt bulb, whatever. We're replacing them with these LED strips. They were 4 for about $21 from Amazon. I'll have the links below. And I've done it ahead and actually mated these with similar mullet connectors. So I can just, the only thing I have to do with these is install clips, reroute some of the wires, and plug it in, and we're done. Besides the lights, these are the other equipment I have for the project. I have some cable clamps, I have some self-tapping screws, I have wire cutters, and I have specialty crimpers here. And these I did for crimping the mullet connectors, but I'll be using that for crimping the splicing connections. Also just a regular pair of wire cutters here. So most of the prep work here is done in preparing these to be plugged in just like the originals. However, I'll be reusing the end of these for the utility lights, which don't have such plugs at all. So those I'll be splicing in. And so right now we're going to take the video and go to the other side of the coach and start this project. Thank you. Now we're going to go to the other side of the coach and start this project. Okay, we're here on the other side of the coach, and now we're going to put this light into our first bay right here. And as we go in, I'm going to set the camera up. And as you see, here we are here. Now we're going to set this new fixture right up here against the wall right here. Okay, and that's where this is going to go, right between the doors. The clips that will install will hold that in place, and that will illuminate this. We have the wiring coming from over here that we're going to be taking that and running it along here, here, and here, and we're going to be removing this light. So let's get started. First, we got our drill here. We're going to remove this clamp holding the wire up. And we're going to reuse this, so we'll just set it down here. All right, we're going to repurpose that whole thing. Basically, this whole thing is going to come out. Going to go along here. Now, for the sake of argument, we're going to take out our ladder here. Rotate this light up here out of the way. Okay, so first of all, we'll take the cover off. Only 2 of them have screws. All right, so easy enough. We just have to disconnect this. And right now, that's done. We're going to get a couple of clamps and screws. So let's go and get the drill. We're going to take this and we're going to mount it here. Okay? For our purposes, we're going to use a 1/8 drill. Where this is going to go. Let's just do a quick mark there. So anywhere, this is the middle portion here. So technically here is the middle between these 2 points. All right, so we're going to drill a little hole here, making sure, of course, we're in the middle. Okay, and over here is fine. These little screws can shear pretty easily, so we're going to take them. When in doubt, Power screwdriver. It's an extremely low torque. Okay. Now we're going to put the light into the clips, like so. There we go. All right, the light is installed now. Let's try it out. We have our app here, and now we're going to put in the basement lights. And there you have it, our first light here done. We're going to reroute this wire over here, get this out of the way. Unfortunately, we have a little slat here. We can do exactly that. All right, so that's what we're going to do. Now, we have our days, don't we? As you see, we just went up a wire here to hold this in place, and we're going to do another here to hold that in place. So first we slip this over. This is a self-tapping jobber here. And there we go. So see, we have a nicely installed light here, and this will be pretty much in the center between the doors here. And as you see, as we close these doors, here, bright amount of light in here for seeing things and doing things. So that bay's gonna have near light, the one behind us didn't have near light. It's gonna be great. And we'll show you the finished project when we're done. The only thing in addition to this that we're going to be doing is that we're going to be doing the utility lights, which currently don't have a plug-in arrangement right here. So we're going to be using what's left of the original lights to make plugs and splice them in. So let's do work on the next one. Okay, now we're going to see how much light we have now that we've added at least one bay here worth of light. Now here's our bay right here, and I'm going to turn on the target lights, and here we go. Now, how much you can see right now, this is just one light in here. You can see the difference between this light and the old light right there. So it's quite a big difference. Would you agree, dear?
Yeah, actually it's very bright. Looks like nice LED lights.
Yes,
but you know, now I can see you need to clean out this place.
All right, let's continue on with this project. Okay, part 2 of our LED conversion project for our electric bays here. Essentially, these are your utility lights here that we're replacing. You see on the engine department and here and the front generator department, as well as aqua-hot bay and our utility wet bay, we have these little incandescent lights here. You see the 2 little bulbs here. I've taken the lens cover off here. By first impressions, you would think they're LED, but they're actually not. So what we're going to do is we're going to replace these 2 with LED strips, and in the same manner, but just a little differently, we're going to take and we're going to recycle our pigtails off our old lights, so that way we can make these lights, once we connect them, we don't have to worry about rewiring. If they ever break, we can pop new ones in. All right, so there we have it. And right now, let's get started, all right? Using a combination of wire strippers and crimpers, which are specifically designed to crimp solder lift connections, and screwdriver unit, plus our handy dandy drill and our 1/8 inch drill bit. First thing to do is we gotta get the old fixture out. Now we need to work carefully because this is the electric back here. So in this particular case, since it is so tight, I'm going to use a regular screwdriver. And instead of mounting the lights up here again, I'm going to, if they are brighter, I'm going to mount them in the same fashion that I mounted the other lights. And these lights are controlled differently. They're controlled from a switch in the dash, below the dash. But here we go. Now, what I want to do when I test these is I actually want to reroute the wires in such a way that they are not cutting through whatever the way they are. Now, we'll just start making it easier. We're going to go cut these off. I always have a problem with this. All right, so and there's our old connections right there. Now, we're going to take some of our new connections, and in the same manner, these are to be spliced into those. Do as much as we can. And there we go. Simple. We now have pigtail. Well, the blue connector is right here. Here we go. And here we're going to strip the wires. Strip that. Okay. So right now they're about equal here. Nice thing about this one is this one will twist here. We're going to put this in from this side and here. So one at a time, we're going to take and crimp these. We're going to put this in here, and then we're going to use the force of this to really crimp it down. I'd say that's connected. Now, we're going to take our little connection here. We have to strip off those wires. And all the other wires here will be the same type of process, whereas we strip the wires. Now, we have our pigtail, black to black, white to white. Amazing, these little tiny wires can cut you so much. That's why you try to be careful with them. But now that we've done this, now we're going to take the wire carefully and we're going to reroute it. Just now at this point, we want this sort of up out of the way, and we want it basically around here, so that our new light's going to be right here for the fixture. Once again, we have our clips here. These are our clips to hold on to the light, and these are our wire clips here that are going to be securing the split room in place once we have the lights in place. So, kind of working backwards now. Take our drill bit. Now, we're going to drill holes for our light. Okay, 2 holes drilled, very quick, very easy. The part that may not be easy now is putting the clips in, but we'll see about that. Might take a little hand tightening to it. Okay. Now the second one, might do the same. There we go. Make the job a little easier. Alright, so the lights are now, certainly we're going to test them. See, we're here in the rear of the coach, and see the light up there. That's the light we're going to be replacing. I'm going to see if I can find a better location for it for there. Okay, well, that didn't go too badly. We're all wired in here now. I'm just going to attach this dial, keep it from floating around, and this part of the job is done. Another one of the utility lights that's here is this little light here that is in the wet bay. We're going to replace that, and I'm probably going to put the light pretty much in the same spot that that's in right now, as there's not much other choices. All right, let's see how this goes. Here's the after picture. Looks great. It'll look even better at night. We'll do one walk through all the way around with all the lights. Well, here is the moment we've been waiting for. Now, it's not quite dark here in Tucson Heights RV Resort, but it's dark enough to show you the difference this LED conversion can make, okay? So, turn it around here. You see right now, the bays are open. It's a little dark in there, okay? And this is on the passenger side. Now, right now, I'm gonna go ahead. I have my little app here, and we're gonna turn on the lights for the bays right now. And whoa, you can see right there, they are lit. Look at that. I mean, you see right here, here's the LED lights here, but the whole area here is lit up. You can see the inside there. We're going to go over to this back bay here, the tool bay here. Now also, I've taken the lights from the utility lights, and here's what's back here. Isn't that amazing? You can see everything bright and clear as if it's daylight. Now in the back here, okay, so this isn't working here. Did I switch that one off? I switched it off, okay. Okay, so there was the backlights here. They were switched off. So much for effect, right? Now there's no lights here. Here is the last part of this part. Well, actually one more to show you. This is the utility bay, all lit up, all brightly lit. All right, so the last thing we're going to show over here is the generator light. And you don't really see much from here, but we come under here, and you can see it's well lit up under here. And you can actually see the light shining underneath. Okay, and I'm just going to go ahead and turn off the lights with my app here. And 1, 2, 3, and there they're off. So, hope you enjoyed this project and hope that it adds value to your RV, in particular your Frontier or Fleetwood Discovery, if you don't already have lights like this. And just remember to always open the doors to adventure and start all your journeys with the RV Keys. Have a great day.